Hey guys, welcome to Sonance here, back in our video. So in this video, we're gonna make a track, like the most popular Slap track of the last few months, Hvme Goosebumps. So we'll be going over the fundamentals of the Slap track, including the vocal, the breakdown, then we'll go over the build up, then we're gonna make the drop, so make sure to watch all steps, because they build up each other. So before we dive into it, I want to say that we're gonna use both lead sound pack. Currently there's a bundle sale going on. Instead of 35, you will get them for 25 euros, so including vocals, presets, drums, all that stuff. It's really a steal for 25 euros, so check it out below if you have the packs already. So without further ado, let's start off with the vocal. So just like you, we're gonna search for Travis Scott vocals, so let's hop over to YouTube. So just like you, we need to find the old Travis Scott vocals. So we're gonna hop over to YouTube. So we're gonna search for Travis Scott acapella.
Drop the top, pop it, let it.
Yeah, that sounds dope. So we're gonna use the butterfly effects vocal. Then we're gonna search for the key and BPM. So it's at 141 BPM. In B major, so now we're gonna hop over to FL Studio and drag in the vocal. So I added in the acapella at 126 BPM, sounding like this. So first we're gonna add a reed bass to it. Open up new serum. So let's use the Goosebumps reeds. It's made based on the remix, so sounds quite similar. So now let's make the melody. We're working in B major, so instead of starting with a B major, I want to end with it. So first gonna start on the C sharp, then go up to an E. Just like this. Maybe let's add another note right here. Let's see how a G sharp sounds. And it's perfect, so together with the vocal, it sounds like this.
But it's life I cannot change. In the hills, deep off in the main. Eminem, sweet like candy cane.
So then we're gonna layer it with a small top sound. Like this one, so just copy it over. Sounding like this. Just drag down the volume. And that's it for reed bass, so now we're gonna add some drums to it. So now we're gonna add some drums to the breakdown. We're gonna open up the lead sounds pack. Let's use this clap. We're gonna add a 4x4 rhythm sounding like this. That one's a little bit too weak, so replace it. That's perfect. Also, we're gonna also add some trap heads to it. Like this one. Make sure to add some reverb to the clap. So I also want to fill up the break with a little ambience. So we're gonna use this one. The relative minor of the B major is a G sharp, so bump it up a semitone. See how it sounds. And it's perfect. So now we're gonna focus on the build up. So I want to use a build up loop from the pack. Let's see how this one sounds.
Drop the top, play hide and seek. Jump inside, jump straight to the lead. Take a sip, feel just how I breathe. On freeway, but no ain't nothing free.
Yeah, that's perfect. Now we need to fit it up with some more risers and effects. So I just added in a few effects to make the transitions just a little bit smoother. Sounding like this. A downlifter, transitions. And just a few risers. Besides that, I added an the smell to the Reese bass just to fill up the build up a little bit more, sounding like this. Just giving a riser kind of effect to it, so I think that's it for breakdown and the build up. Now we need to focus on the drop, so first we're gonna arrange the vocal a little bit more. I want to have the chorus hit at the drop, so we're gonna remove this first part to around here, just 16 bars later, when the drop is done playing. So then we're gonna add the chorus back in. Just like this. So altogether the build up sounds like this. Now it's time to focus on the drop. So now we're gonna dive to the drop. First gonna focus on the drums, then the bass, and the top sound. So open up the lead sound spec and set a kick drum from it. I'm looking for a really punchy kick drum. Let's use this one. It's quite a long kick drum, so let it fade out a little bit. So first gonna use only the kick drum. Then after 4 bars we're gonna add a clap in, so second clap from the back. This one could actually work, I think. Maybe we're gonna layer it with this one for the second clap. Then we're gonna layer it with this other clap, sounding like this. So then in the second part, I want to add a drum loop to it. So this one sounds quite dope. Drop it in, and let's see how it sounds. I think that works perfectly, so let's keep it like this. So besides that, I did some more mixing on the drums. So first of all, I did some gain staging, just get the levels right of the volumes. Then I added clap bass. So first I got rid of the low end. Then I added some distortion and a little bit of reverb. So then I added them all to the drum bass. First I compressed them with this fair comp compression. So without and with it. So it takes away a bit of the low end, so I added it back in with a Saturn. Did some distortion on the low end, boosted a little bit. So without the drum bass. And with it just tightened it up a little bit more, so that's it for the drums. Now we're gonna dive into the bass sound. So first we're gonna add a new serum to it. Copy over the Reese notes, drop it an octave, and search for a preset. So this one could work, so let's make a rhythm with it. This rhythm sounds quite dope actually, so let's see how it will turn out. So the whole MIDI sounds like this. Now we're gonna mix it. First we're gonna add this distortion sound. Of course we're gonna sidechain it. Then we're gonna add some more acceleration, because I think it's lacking some harmonics in the low end. So then we need to make it more interesting, so we're gonna add some bass reverbs to it. Like for example this one. Let's see how it turns out. Let's add another one. So then I'm gonna add this bass as well. It's kind of 808ish kind of bass. We're gonna add it right at the end of the bar. Just two fast notes. Remove the last note of the main melody. So all together with the other bass effects, the bass line sounds like this. So the main bass is lacking a little bit of low end, so I decided to add a sub bass to it. Just a simple sine wave with some diode distortion, sounding like this. So just to really fill up the low end. So then I just cut out all the lows of the main bass and added the OTT to it. Together sounding like this. I think it sounds a little bit thicker than without a sub bass. So that's it for the bass sounds. So in the Goosebumps remix, there's also a plug leak playing above the main bass. So we're gonna layer the bass with a plug sound just to really fit it up. So we're gonna add a serum to it. There's a preset like that in the pack. This one. So just copy over the notes. So then we're gonna mix it. Of course, a sidechain. Get rid of the low end. We're gonna add an OTT to it. Some camel crusher. So it really sounds awful right now, but together with the bass stack, I think it will sound dope. So let's see how it sounds. Just mix it in. Yeah, it's perfect. It just fills it up. So I think we have all the elements ready for the track. We got the breakdown, the build up, the drop sounds, the drums, all that stuff. So I think that's really the foundation of making a remix like Hvme Goosebumps. So if you want to get sounds similar like this, make sure to check the Lit Sounds bundle. It's linked below. It's on a discount right now, so got vocals, preset, drums, all that stuff. It's a must if you want to make slap house. Besides that, we're gonna listen to the final result. So if you like the video, please leave a like. Let's see more. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll see y'all in the next videos.
For this life I cannot change. In the hills, deep off in the main. Eminem, sweet like candy cane. Drop the top, pop it, let it bang. For this life I cannot change. In the hills, deep off in the main. Eminem, sweet like candy cane. Drop the top, pop it, let it bang. Drop the top, play hide and seek. Jump inside, jump straight to the lead. Take a sip, feel just how I be. On freeway, but no ain't nothing free. For this life I cannot change. In the